How we doing again, folks? This is the techgooch back with another video review for you. I thought I'd have it up by the end of last week, but I never got around time to doing it, and I apologize. But nonetheless, I have another media box for you for your living room. Unfortunately, like I've said before, I don't have my Roku anymore. I actually took it back within a couple days of getting it because the fact of the matter is, with what I have and how my setup, my TiVo takes care of all that stuff. For the stuff that I would use, at least, not all of it. Roku box was an excellent box. Just no sense for me to have what I have. But either way, my next review here is for the new, or not new, I guess, the Apple TV 2. Which I know there's a lot of reviews out there, but now that it's been out there and they've updated the software enough where it actually works really good, I thought I'd do my own review on it. So, without further ado, here we go. Okay, here we go. So, I already have everything out. The piece here is running, but I'll show you the packaging. It comes with this black tape. Actually, it was wrapped all the way around the entire perimeter, protecting anything from going in the actual ports. But this is the packaging that the Apple TV came in, the Apple TV 2. You can obviously see it is very small as well, just like the Roku. The Roku, I would assume, is probably about 30% smaller. Of course, I don't have them side by side, so I can't tell you for sure. And what came with the unit is obviously all the instructions for those of you who like to read instructions. I am not one of those people, so I can just say that. You have the unit itself, the power cord for the unit, and this handy little remote. Now, the thing that, of course, Apple is known for is when they build something, maybe it's not the fastest, maybe it's not the most powerful thing in the world, but you tell you what, well built. Aluminum remote. I mean, this thing is awesome. Just the small things like that is what makes me happy. Okay, so that's the packaging. Enough of that. You guys don't need to see that. What you need to see is the unit. Now, of course, my little setup here is a hellhole right now. This is actually going bye-bye soon because the cable card's coming for my TiVo that I got. But here's the Apple TV. Nothing fancy on the front, just an LED indicator to let you know that it's on. It does go to sleep after a while. You can actually set that in the settings. On the back here, you have a few different things. You have an Ethernet port, which obviously does what it does for internet. It does have a Wi-Fi built into it as well. You have an optical audio adapter, so you can get nice 5.1 audio out of it. Clean audio, I guess. And an HDMI connector, which is what I have, and then the power cord. The only thing that comes with this is the unit and the power cord. To plug it in, you have to have your own HDMI cord already. It does not come with the unit. Okay, so being nice and small, fits about anywhere. Eventually, it'll be sitting back down here along with my Uma box. But tiny little sucker. Same with the remote. The remote's nice and tiny, fits in your hand good. They didn't need this, but you know what? It really gives nice balance in your hand. So, with that said, let's go into the menus. Okay, so here we are. This is the Apple TV menu. Now, actually, it's a funny thing. That's why actually, after I recorded the first section, when I brought it online, I noticed after my update, I do have now Vimeo access, which is new. I just logged into it. I'm not too into Vimeo, but as far as I know, it's kind of like YouTube, but a little structured a little differently. Probably has a little better streaming options and ad options, stuff like that. However, I'm not too familiar with it yet, so but that's something new that they just added as well. For information on that, I'll show you a little bit about it, but for more information, make sure you watch the written review after this. As with anything, with the Apple TVs, you can rent movies and TV shows and other things from the unit. Now, the nice thing is now you can actually finally purchase TV shows from the Apple TV 2. Until this recent update with Vimeo, you were only able to rent, which was, I mean, it's fine for me. I do all my purchasing through my computer anyway. But the key is now you can purchase TV shows through the unit itself. Movies, typically, if we go through here, new releases, so like whatever source code, you'll find $4.99 to rent an HD version of it. You can also, let's see if we hit more here, it'll tell you more information about it. I don't know if you can force it to do a standard def rental on anything. Sometimes maybe it just offers you it. But with any movie you choose, so obviously $3.99 for this older movie with Face Off with Travolta and Cage. Either way, you can kind of get an idea. It's very visually based, which makes it really easy to find things. It's not text based. It's set up very similar to iTunes, to be honest. Obviously, it shouldn't be, right? From within it, if you click on the movie, you can just hit preview, and it'll give you a preview of that movie, of the actual movie you're about to watch. So without getting too far into it, you can see, as long as you have a so I apologize for that. I'll make sure it doesn't do that again. You can tell that as long as you have a good internet connection, you're going to get fast things going on here. Same with TV shows, same exact thing. Top TV shows, you can see obviously what the latest ones they just added. You can, just like with your iTunes, you can get season rentals or season passes to them and purchase the whole season in advance, so you can get them as soon as they come out. You can search by network. So if you have a certain show on, say, ABC that you want to watch, you can obviously go through the different shows within each specific network. Internet TV. This is the big thing that I think a lot of people probably want to use. Netflix, if you have a Netflix account, I did. I don't have it right now. Kind of in transition, and I probably will have Netflix again in the future, but right now I don't. So I can't really give you a demonstration on that. Maybe if I click on it, it'll ask you for all your information. So unfortunately, I can't help you with that one currently, but as far as I understand, if it works like anything else on the Apple TV, it works fantastic. NBA, I'm not a big NBA fan, so I don't know too much about it, to be honest. I haven't even looked at this section yet. Well, obviously there are no games, so if I go to game highlights, maybe, let's see here. 60 greatest playoff moments. So you can see, you can watch stuff from the NBA. So during the season, obviously, you can watch some good things. Same with the MLB. It's going to be the exact same stuff. YouTube, probably the biggest thing that people are going to use on here. You can watch a lot of videos from YouTube. So within this, obviously this is mine, so I can actually go to my account and actually see all the past fun reviews I've done for you fine people. You can also, from within that, you can look at your favorites, subscriptions that you currently have, playlists that you have set up, and of course you can actually set it up. So if you set it up, if I actually log out, isn't that sorts of fun? When you're doing something, you get a phone call. Apologize, I should have had it on vibrate, my own bad. So anyway, like I was saying, in the YouTube login here, as soon as you log out, you can actually choose other accounts that you have logged into. So I have my personal account and my Gooch account, and I have a whole bunch more I'm going to add in here at one point, or at some point. So from that, I can choose to log back in, and all you have to do is re-enter your password. So from that said, you can also, within that, like anything in YouTube, you can watch featured videos. Ooh, nice chest. Most viewed, of course, the most viewed, if you click on the most viewed, you can actually see from today, this week, all time. All sorts of fun within some of these, I'll tell you what. Whoa. So, like, I'll give you try to figure out something that's fairly decent. I'm a stupid cat. I've never seen this one. So, obviously you can see it load further fast. I have a pretty good internet connection, so it's probably based on what internet connection you have, but it does wait to buffer until it has enough buffer so it doesn't... Okay. That's awesome. Good thing to have. So, as you can see, the YouTube channel works fantastic as well. I mean, the thing is that with this is the first item I've ever had for internet TV. It never quit on me yet. So Vimeo is another new option that Apple TV has just put on. We could actually watch a sample Vimeo video here just to show you. This is obviously new. Let's watch something with somebody in it. I have no idea what this is. But, I mean, yeah, I can obviously see it has a fairly similar feel to YouTube. Interesting. I can honestly say that. But I'm not here to promote a whole bunch of other people's stuff, so just wanted to give you a demonstration of how it works. So you can also sign in with your account and everything like that. Podcasts. Podcast is another fantastic thing because you can really watch some great stuff. Specifically, if you're a podcast person, which I tend to be, you can really get into watching news and everything just through podcasts alone. The Onion. I haven't watched anything. I don't know if this is video or just audio. You can play audio and video podcasts through it. Doesn't matter. This is obviously a video podcast. And just like YouTube and Vimeo, it's just it runs just like a standard video. I can pause it any time. Oh, that's an awesome place to pause it too. Look at that. I'm good today. And then if you just hit menu, you can back out. And obviously there are countless podcasts that you can watch. You know, Meet the Press. There's a lot of news podcasts out there. Any company that's embraced it, really. And of course, more and more people are embracing it. So, I have yet to set this up, actually. Right now, oh, there we go. I didn't even notice that. You learn something new every day. So here's the audio podcast you can do. You can switch between the two, video, audio, or see all of them. And either way, I mean, it's basic. I'm not going to get all sorts of fancy into it. Mobile Me account, which I don't have, but I do have the iCloud account, which I'm assuming is going to change here shortly. But Flickr is what it is. You can actually see video images from your Flickr account, and of course I have all sorts of funky images, like my daughter here, which I did with my iPhone with camo. But you can actually set it up where you can use Flickr images for your background for your screensaver. I'll go over that too. Radio. There is internet radio. You can just basically pick a station. So let's say comedy, or you know what? Let's not do comedy. Let's do hard rock metal. Let's see what hard rock metal does. See the stations that are available. AC/DC radio. Click on that guy. Let her run for a second. And there we go. So you can listen to a lot of radio stations. Of course, you want to click the play pause button to stop that. And so that's that. Computers. You basically connect to your library through your computer. So mine's down in my basement, obviously. Movies. So I have a lot of digital copy movies, of course, that I've purchased. Not only just purchased, but also that came with movies, Blu-rays that I purchased. You know, just like anything, you click on the movie. I'm going to resume from wherever I last left off the movie. It'll buffer a little bit, and streaming is a lot faster because it's not going through the internet connection. It doesn't have to really wait too much longer. So, and of course it plays in HD, so that really helps, I guess. And it all depends on the movie file. If the movie file is in HD, it's not going to play in HD, obviously. So, but it will. The quality is absolutely terrific, and I never have a hiccup, which is the big thing. So, not getting so far into that. Let's see, settings. Screensaver, like I said, with the screensaver, you can set what kind of photos you want. Currently, I have it set up to do my Flickr photos. Audio and video settings. I mean, there's a lot of just real simple settings. There's not a whole lot of fancy stuff. AirPlay, I have it set up so it actually accepts AirPlay. Don't really have, I mean, you can set it up with a password and everything like that. So with my phone, maybe I should demonstrate that real quick. I have, let's just, I'm going to open up my phone here, and I'm going to pull up a small video that I have, because videos are cooler than pictures, to be honest. And of course, so we had a really good rainstorm actually recently. and I have a little video here. I know that it's not the best thing. So on my iPhone here, I have a little, oh, bring that back up, little button down here that I click, and I just choose Apple TV. Brings it up on the Apple TV. I hit play, and it will stream and play without me doing anything really. Obviously, it's going from my phone to the internet, the wireless router, then back to the Apple TV, so it doesn't buffer as fast. But we had a nice little rainstorm here that we managed. At the end of the storm, we got 15 inches of rain, so within 12 hours, so it kind of sucked. But you can obviously see that from the AirPlay, I can then pause it from my phone itself, and then I can hit, of course, play again if I want to continue playing it, or I can pause. I can even so if I back out, boom, TV goes back to where it was. Terrific feature, to be honest. I can show people on my TV without messing around, transferring it from my phone to my computer, then playing it on the Apple TV. It just freaking works. So I love that. Computers, just that's obviously to turn on or off home sharing, so the stuff will come up, and then you can obviously set the Apple TV to sleep. General settings, I'll go through that real quick. You can just change the name, network. You can change it from a wireless to a wired. iTunes Store, it'll set up all your basically you put in your ID and everything through the iTunes Store. You can use parental controls. I don't really do that. Set remotes, check for updates. You know, very basic stuff really. And with that said, that is Apple TV. And to be honest, it is a fantastic item. So I highly recommend this, especially for those of you that actually use iTunes already. It's already set up. You might as well get one. So there we have it. So that is Apple TV. It is not a Roku box. It does not do Hulu. It does not do a lot of the things really that Roku does. However, it is actually more stable, to be honest. It's a more polished product. It feels like a more expensive product. However, the Roku, if you are looking for a one-item ticket, don't even look at the Apple TV. Go right to the Roku, from my opinion so far. Boxy Box is a fantastic product. I haven't played with the Boxy Box itself. I have used Boxy on my computer. Same exact software, same exact stuff. You could actually make your own Boxy Box and just use their software. It's free. But from my perspective, the amount of money you're going to spend, you might as well go with a Roku. Or if you already have something like me, where I already have a PS3 and I bought a TiVo Premiere, so I already have those two items done, Apple TV is the perfect complement, to be honest. And to be honest, as much as I love the Roku and I love the TiVo and I love my PS3 obviously PS3 does its gaming thing, with that aside, the Apple TV is a much more polished product. Fantastic product. And I can only see it getting better. So, obviously they've added more functionality with the just released software with Apple TV. Basically with the Vimeo, the whole purchasing TV shows through it, that was done with the old unit. So, I don't understand why they took it away, other than the fact there's no storage on the Apple TV too. So, that said, hope you enjoyed the review. Please make sure to comment below, subscribe above. Of course, now my dog is about to bark at the mailman, so there he goes. I hope you enjoyed the review, and make sure you check out our other reviews. Be sure to check on the website for the written review, which will follow sometime within the next couple days after this video is posted. But I'm just going to get the video posted for you guys to watch. So, hope you enjoyed it, and have a good one. Take care.